From inspiring art studios to high-tech forensics labs, from industrial factory floors to covert counterfeit seizures in the jungles of Colombia. What goes into producing and protecting the most coveted currency on the planet? Join the Secret Service, the Fed, the U.S. Mint, and the Bureau of Engraving and Printing to discover the well-oiled machinery of making money. Be the first in the door to see the creation of the new colored next-generation $20 bill. See how American entrepreneurs are finding ways to make money off of money. And find out how certain creative citizens are bucking the system to produce their own currency.
I think we should all be concerned about our money. But unfortunately, most people never even consider the value of money.
We use it every day. We work our whole lives for it. But how much do Americans really know about U.S. money?
By and large, money is a topic that's just left undiscussed.
How is it made? Who controls how much is made? And why?
You know what? I have no idea.
I don't know nothing about it.
What makes a bill worth more than the paper it's printed on?
Because of the gold. I don't know.
No,
Fort Knox. Used to be. I have no idea now.
There's really a great deal that's unknown about money and the complex process that goes into creating it. A process involving the coordinated teamwork of some of the most highly secure organizations in the country. They say when you have it, money sure goes quickly. But the Bureau of Engraving and Printing is making money even faster than you could spend it.
This coming year we'll produce almost 9 billion notes, which comes out to just about $500 million in face value every day of the year.
We produced about 600,000 sheets per day.
The Bureau of Engraving and Printing, or the BEP, started in 1877 as a 6-person operation in the basement of the Department of the Treasury. The United States Mint cranks out coins at tremendous speeds, and the Bureau of Engraving and Printing shuffles out billions of bills faster than any human could ever spend them. But the high-speed, ultra-productive nature of these money-making entities would all come to a grinding halt if the Fed said stop. In complete control of all construction and destruction of money, what the Fed says goes. The Federal Board of Governors oversees the 12 Federal Reserve Banks and their 25 branches nationwide. Congress created the Fed in 1913 to provide money and a bank Americans could trust. Known as the Bankers Bank, credit unions and banks across the country all do their banking here.
The reserve banks are really the operating arm of the Federal Reserve System.
Like the brain in the body of the monetary system, the Federal Reserve controls the nervous system as the nation's central bank. It regulates the flow of money and sends messages to the proper agencies when it needs more or less currency to keep the body healthy and stable. And although the Fed is in charge of all legal tender money production in this country, there are also people who are trying to take making money into their own hands.
25.
Meet the man behind the American Liberty Dollar.
My name is Bernard von NotHaus, and I'm the person who designed and developed the Liberty Dollar.
So what exactly is it? The Liberty Dollar is an alternative form of currency created by a national nonprofit called NorFed. It began with the notion that Americans want a currency owned by the people, not the Federal Reserve. Something they can trust, that is 100% backed and redeemable for silver and gold.
Where the Federal Reserve dollar is not backed up by anything, the Liberty Dollar is backed up by 1 ounce of silver.
In America's not-so-distant past, currency was backed by actual gold or silver. That era ended when Kennedy abolished the silver standard. Now, money's value lies solely in a government promise, making the Liberty Dollar more attractive to many. But is it legal?
There's absolutely no doubt about that. But it's interesting how many well-informed people don't understand that anybody can go out and make their own money.
$4 you change?
It's legal to make it and legal to spend it. No laws prohibit making your own money and exchanging it for goods and services.
While people might choose to use them within their own community, they're not recognized, and nor, if they were ever deposited here, would not be recognized and given credit for.
The Liberty Dollar can only be used if a business or individual is willing to accept it. So what happens when you take it to the street?
Oh yeah, hi, I'd like to have 2 turkey and Swiss and 1 ham and Swiss. I have a $10 silver.
We don't okay. What is this?
It's the new $10 silver piece.
Hold up, I'm trying to see what this is.
Just like that. Used every day throughout America. Washington, District of Criminals. Okay. Now I have the paper money, but I have a new silver $10 piece.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh, it's good.
Whoa, what do you think? Looking pretty good.
Okay.
Okay.
I take that.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You have a nice day.
Oh, absolutely.
Right now, there are more than 5 million Liberty Dollars in circulation, with over 50,000 users.
It's just amazing, because most people think that people won't accept the currency. But the reality is, after 5 years of doing this, people take the currency readily.
And Liberty Dollar supporters are stationed all over the country. Here in Berryville, Arkansas, Wayne Hicks is the regional currency office operator.
When you have a money that is backed by a commodity that has an intrinsic value, a real value, you have money that can never be completely worthless.
His office wall lists everyone in town who accepts it. From the butcher to the baker, Berryville is booming with Liberty Dollar merchants.
What we're finding is that the local mom and pop stores, the small merchant, they are growing now because the Liberty Dollar's in town.
Out of 20?
Hey Gary, how you doing? Good. What can I do for you?
Like some silver.
Okay, you want all in silver today?
From D.C. to the Ozarks, the Liberty Dollar is making headway by popularity and by those stopping to pay attention to the principle behind it.
I think we should all be concerned about our money. But unfortunately, most people never even consider the value of money. By and large, money is a topic that's just left undiscussed.
Why don't we question this country's currency? Is it because of its well-established production? Its seamless usage? Like driving a car, one may not know much about the machine itself, but as long as it runs well, who really cares how it works?